Hi guys! So today this video comes in two parts to you. First off, I want to say I am trying to do Bookmas this year. So Haley from Hails Hearts NYC, I will link her channel down below, created this 12 days of Bookmas under the hashtag #MerryBookmas. I hope that's right. And yeah, what we are doing is we are filming 12 videos and uploading 12 videos every day for you from the 13th to the 24th of December. So you will see my face a lot in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, and I'm going to film some of the videos actually now after that video, because I don't have a lot of time next week, and I know you too. So that's why you will see this outfit more often. But that's it for Bookmas. You will see the first video on the 13th of December. And now on to my actual video for this Thursday, and I'm going to talk to you about comic books. Pew, pew, pew. I'm a huge sucker for comic books. I just began reading them 2 or 3 years ago, and I know a lot of people like myself have this angst that you get really looked at strange when you enter a comic book and ask for a recommendation and you don't really know what you want to read. So I just want to give some examples for what I started with and what my recommendations are to check that out. And yeah, you can see for yourself if you like it or not, and hope you enjoy this video. The first comic I started with, and I'm not ashamed to say that, is a comic based on one of my favorite shows at that time, and it's True Blood. Yep, I'm that kind of girl. So I would see this as a great start, because you have a familiar series you already like, and you can experience it in a whole nother way. So that's really cool to start with. And yes, I would say this is just a great start if you just want to see what art styles are out there and just find out about some things you may like, because then you can go, so you could say, I like that art style, or I like complete storylines and don't want to jump into a series I don't know, or begin with a series that started in the 80s or something like that, with some superhero comics. You could go like way back. Yeah, so True Blood was my first comic. Then I got around and learned about Comixology, which is apparently an app for the iPad, but I'm pretty sure you can get it on whatever tablet you have. And what Comixology does is really cool, because you can download just one issue from many comic series, or you can also sometimes get like a 0 issue for free. That would mean just some sample pages, you can flip through them, and that's why I stumbled upon Saga. So I just downloaded Saga right here, and I've read like 5 pages out of the first issue of Saga. And what happened next is just history, because I bought Saga Volume 1 when it came out. So yeah, that would be my next suggestion. Get Comixology, try some different comics. They also have Jessica Jones, which is a great Netflix series that I've already binge watched. And you could try something like that. Just get yourself one issue, and maybe you'll fall in love with a series like me. And then you can buy the separate issues, or you get the trade paperbacks, which I apparently do very often, because I like to read more comics combined into one. That's what the trade paperbacks do. In Saga you have 6 issues combined to 1 volume, and that makes it very convenient. But the waiting, trust me, the waiting sucks a little, because you will have to wait like half a year for the next volume. But yeah, and after 1 volume you can decide again, do I like the story, do I want to give it another try, am I hooked or not, and then you can buy the next volume or the next issue if you want. So I definitely recommend Saga to you. But if you're more into superheroes or anti-heroes like Batman, then I would recommend to start with Gotham Academy, because I know I wasn't like into superheroes and I'm still not really into them. I mean, I like the anti-heroes like Batman and Deadpool, but Superman is just not my thing, at least for now. And I didn't want to immerse myself fully in the whole Batman saga, because we do own a lot of Batman, but I couldn't just handle it. Like, different Batmans, Robins, which to start from, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. So I grabbed something more familiar, something more up my alley, and I grabbed Gotham Academy, which is also set in Gotham City, but dealing with another kind of boarding school, sort of. And we get introduced to Olive Silverlock, and following her and whatever happens at that boarding school. And Batman also does have an appearance in this book, and Batman's son has also an appearance in this book. So yeah, you could slip into the Batman universe with Gotham Academy. And I will quickly show you the art style. It looks like that. And I think it's very cool. It's like a really quick read. Again, I gave the paperback a try, and I really like it so far. So yeah, great art style, great story, and a little bit of Batman magic universe in Gotham City, if you can say magic to Gotham, because Gotham is a pretty dark place to live. But anyway, if you're really looking for like a completed series, you don't want to get into comics, because you will have the problem of buying issues, trade paperbacks again, and you're hooked, and you just like the art style maybe of some of your favorite artists that you now know, but you are not fully committed for a series. I would recommend Hexed, maybe. If you, like me, were a big fan of Buffy, then I think Hexed is just the perfect start for you. It's a completed series of 4 comics, right in this one volume, and I googled a little, and I actually know for sure that they put up a comic book series based on these 4 little short stories. And they're basically set from the universe of Cthulhu, if I'm saying that right. But we have a lot of demons, a lot of witches, a lot of crap going on. And yeah, I really like the art style as well. It's really, really cool. And we follow a kick-ass main lead, and she's called Lucifer. So if that doesn't make things interesting for you, I don't know what will. The next thing I want to show you guys is what's called a graphic novel. And I know some people call these trade paperbacks graphic novels. I did too for a long time, and then I figured out what the real deal was. And graphic novels are like really big fat chunk of books, but drawn books. I have here, Blanket, which is said to be a very famous graphic novel and one of the best out there, and I'm going to read this one next because I have it on my shelf for over a year now and I want to get to it. Yeah. And what do you get with graphic novels? You get one complete story, like reading a book. You get A to Z. So beginning, middle, end. One story, big fat chunk of book, and just another different reading experience. And maybe you like them so much, you will get another one. So maybe try a graphic novel if that's more for you. And then I couldn't finish this video without talking about mangas, because mangas are a big topic also with comic books. They're different for sure, but I always liked anime and I grew up with Pokemon, and yeah, since then I love the Japanese art style with mangas. But once again, I had this feeling of, oh my god, I don't know which series I have to start with and what's good, and I don't want to start right in the middle of one thing. And oh my god, there are like 15 manga books in the series. What if I don't like it? So yeah, now I'm going to tell you what my first ever manga book was that I bought. And it's Shakespeare As You Like It. Yup, I am once again that kind of girl. I like reading things I already know about, and I was in London in the Shakespeare Globe. And I found these books and I knew I immediately want to have them. I have this one and Henry VIII. And these are real mangas. So you really have the manga drawings in them, the manga style, the black and white. And they are actually pretty good. And once again, let you experience the story on a whole nother level. I would never have thought you could make a manga out of Shakespeare, but I guess why not now? So yeah, if you don't know where to start from, go with something familiar, because maybe you just get into the art style and then you will know, if you Google a little, what you can check out and what is out there. And a manga series that I can highly recommend, which would be perfect actually to start with because it's already completed and you have anime series for that one as well, is Death Note. So maybe you have seen the anime and you know already what's it about, or you haven't, but you could watch the anime after reading these books. We have the black edition of Death Note, so that means 6 manga books, and they're just great. The art style, very, very dark, but what would you expect from books that are called Death Note? And very, very manga. And I will guarantee you everyone in the manga universe has read Death Note. So yeah, maybe a good start for you into mangas, reading Death Note, and then you can see what else is out there, and maybe you like them, and maybe you will give new mangas a try. So yeah, these were all of my recommendations for you. This is what I personally started with: reading comic books and reading manga, watching more anime on TV, and enjoying the whole comic universe that's building with comic cons and costumes and everything that's around it. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I make videos every Tuesday and Thursday. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I will be back with another video really soon. And yeah, social media is also down below, so if you want to follow me on social media, just check the doobly-doo. See you guys soon!